Welcome to this video. In this video, I would like to show and explain you SAP QuickViewer. On this YouTube channel, you maybe saw a lot of videos about SAP Query, and SAP Query is kind of like similar to the SAP QuickViewer, but in this video, I would like to explain you the differences. I would like to explain you the most important features within SAP QuickViewer. Yeah, and enjoy this video and let's get started. So first of all, what is SAP QuickViewer? You can open up the SAP QuickViewer with the transaction code SQVI. So once you hit the transaction code in the command field, then you basically will end up in here. Here right now you can see that I have already created one SAP QuickViewer to find CDS views on the German SAP blog ERP app. But basically, yeah, within the QuickView, you are able to select the data and different database tables and output them in a list. And the great feature or the great advantage for SAP QuickViewer is that it is really fast, it is really easy, and you don't need to have any ABAP knowledge. And yeah, what is basically the difference? So on this channel, I've made a couple of videos about SAP Query. So with the transaction code SQ01 for SAP Query, SQ02 for the info set, and SQ03 for the user group. So basically, yeah, with SAP QuickViewer, you just have the basic lists available. So there are no ranked lists or some statistics. But for SAP QuickView, you don't need to have any info set as you need to have for the SAP Query. So basically, you can select or enter your data source and select the data. You don't need to create, maintain an area and user group. So because of that, it's easier to handle. QuickView can just be used on yourself, so by the creator. So you can't hand over the QuickViewers to other SAP users. So for SAP queries, that is of course possible. So yeah, in general, I would sum it up that SAP queries are a more extended version with more functionalities compared to SAP QuickViewer. But if you just would like to select data quickly on your own, you definitely should have a look on the SAP QuickViewer. By the way, for example, if you would like to convert the SAP QuickView, the SAP query, then this is also possible with the convert QuickView function I will show you at the end of this video. So yeah, directly let's get started. So as mentioned, you have to open up the transaction code SQVI and then you end up in here. And in our case, we just would like to create a really quick data selection on two different tables I would like to show you. So we would like to output icons, so therefore we would like to output the icon with a join to the icon T table to also get the explanatory text or short text. Okay, great. So first of all, this is really great. So here on the left hand side, you already got the explanation how you can create a SAP QuickViewer, but basically, first of all, you have to enter your ID of the QuickView, and then you click on the Create button. So, and within here, basically, you can enter a title that is later on displayed. So, for example, display icon with texts. If you want to, you can also enter a comment. And first of all, you have to select a data source. And here it's important that you select table join, because that is what we like to do. We don't, of course you can just select data from one single table, but we would like to join two different tables. So therefore we select table join. Then we continue. And now you get into this nice editor, and therefore you can check the link condition and you can insert table. And this is what we need. So first of all, you click there on, then you enter icon, and then you do exactly the same for icon T for the text table. Now, in most cases, this works perfectly fine. So it already links those two tables based on one or multiple fields that could be a good match. But you should definitely check this once again. In this case, yeah, it's perfectly fine. There is no error involved. If you want to, you can also propose join condition. You can define alias tables what you like to. But of course, you can also delete the table once again and then insert a new table. So this is fine. Then we go back. And now we can see on the left side that we have a folder structure uh, consisting of two tables, so the icon and the icon T. And if you open this up, then you can see the fields within those tables. Yeah, and basically you have two possibilities how you can add the fields to the SAP QuickView. First of all, you can select the checkbox on the left hand side. So first of all, maybe I would like to add the icon ID, the name, and then maybe the short text and the quick info. Or what you also can do is that you can add the fields on the right hand side. So therefore you have to select the field information and then you have to move it over to the output fields, because on the right hand side we can see the available fields and on the left hand side the fields that are being used. And maybe you have recognized this: the first field that you select will have the corresponding order. So the first field that you select will have the first order, the second will have the second order, and so on. If you would like to rearrange this, then you can move those fields around how you like this. And if you would like to display the technical information, then you can click on this button to switch between the technical name and the long text. Maybe this is useful for you as well. And the list fields, there we have the fields that are displayed in the output, so in the list. And you have a second column, the fields appearing on the selection screen, because we will see this in a couple of seconds. First of all, when you execute an SAP QuickView, a selection screen will show up where you basically can limit the selection. So this may be or might be important for you. So in my case, for example, I would like to limit based on the ID and the name. And now on the top selection fields, we have those two fields here as well. If you want to, on the sort order, you can manually create a sort order what you like to, but what is also really important is the export as drop down, because right now I have selected the ALV grid control, so there's a list viewer. What you like to, you can also directly output it as a local file into a Word file and so on, what you prefer, because I just would like to see the outcome in the ALV grid control. And on the data source, there you can still change the join. So therefore you click on change join and you can make any changes if you want to afterwards. That is also quite useful. On the data source, as you might can see, you can't change the data source afterwards, because if you now realize that you would like to change it, then unfortunately you have to erase the SAP QuickViewer and create it new. By the way, if you know, if there is a way, please tell me. I'd love to know how you can change data source after you have already created it, but right now I don't know any way. So therefore you have to erase it and create it new. Then under layout mode, so if you go into the layout mode, then basically within here you have also some some functionalities. So for example, if you would like to color a column, so therefore you have to, this is not kind of like intuitive with the cross, you have to drag and to drop it on your value in the column, and then this has a column. Here you can make any changes to the field as well, what you like to, but for me personally I prefer the basis mode. Okay, then I save my SAP QuickView, and then I have created the SAP QuickView, and now I would like to execute it to see directly the outcome. If you want to, you can also before execute a check. So, and now as mentioned here, you can see the selection screen. So with those two added selection screen fields, I execute the search. I limit it up to 100, that is fine. And now you can see that the ID, the name, and also the text are displayed in one column. And within here, as standard SAP list viewer, within here you can also do a lot of great functionalities what you like to. So this is kind of like useful. So we've created our SAP query, and if we, didn't make any changes. Now I would like to show you how you can convert it into SAP Query. So therefore you click on the SAP Query to once again go into the SQ01, and then you have to select your user group set_test, and under menu function query, there unfortunately still the function convert QuickView is turned off, and that's because if we go to environment query areas, that you have to make your SAP QuickView client specific. So you have to switch to the standard area client specific. So you choose this, and now you have to make sure, basically the previous user group is cross client. But for this case, now you have the function convert QuickView, and then you can basically search it within the for help set_icon, then confirm it to whatever you like to, can enter your to query. So then you enter your info set, so maybe as well set_icon, then you confirm, and then basically you have converted your SAP QuickView into SAP Query successfully. Okay, great. So once again, SQVI, SAP QuickView is great transaction where you can easily select the needed data. And please, if you have any questions, put them in the comment section, like this video, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel to never miss great upcoming videos, and support my work, support this YouTube channel, and support this video as well. Thank you so much, and then see you in the next video.